Hi everyone, welcome once again to another episode of the Outreachy Coffee Chats. I trust you all are doing great. Um, Thank you so much for joining us once again. And today we are going to be having a chat with one of our past intern turned a mentor. Rukia is our guest for today, and Rukia was once an Outreachy intern, and Rukia also have been giving back to the open source ecosystem as a mentor for Outreachy. So today's conversation is going to be very interesting. So if you're just joining us for the first time, this is the Outreachy Internship Program channel, and Outreachy is focused on empowering persons who, in one way or the other, have been marginalized or underrepresented in tech in the country they are living in. The Outreachy Internship Program is a 3 month internship opportunity, and it runs twice a year. Interns get stipends of 7,000 USD, and they get to work from anywhere around the world. The Outreachy internship is open to anyone, everyone, regardless of your background, your educational background, or where you are living in. So, currently we have the May 2024 application ongoing. So, if you are looking at joining Outreachy as an intern, then you should apply. We'll also be sharing that link in the chat. And also, Outreachy application for mentoring communities and mentors is currently ongoing. So if you want to give back to the ecosystem through Outreachy, please feel free to apply to join. For mentors, you need to be part of an open source or open science community. Work with your community to propose a project that Outreachy interns can work on. Then apply. We are looking forward to your application, and we can't wait to kickstart and support diversity in open source along with you. Okay, so let me bring our guest on stage. Um, Hi, Rukia. Hello,
Hi,
how are you
Irfan.
doing today?
Yeah, I'm great, Alhamdulillah. Thank you so much for
Awesome.
inviting me in this live session. And welcome, everyone.
Thank you. Rukia is a big advocate for the Outreachy internship. Rukia has always been there, supportive, encouraging interns. I remember after Rukia's internship, Rukia mentioned, I want to give back to this great ecosystem that have given me this opportunity. So today, the conversation is going to be around Rukia's experience. Here we're sharing their experience of how they joined Outreachy. Maybe we can dive into the internship a bit, but the focus for today is the mentor part. So I will allow Rukia to do like a brief introduction so that our audience can get to like know you even better.
So, this is Rukaya Sattar. I'm a Flutter software engineer at Next Generation Innovations. I am from Pakistan. So, with Outreachy, I was selected as an intern in 2022 March to December cohort. So you can say that I am alum, I am Outreachy alum, and right after my internship, I just started voluntarily mentoring with Outreachy on the same community. I was a mentor, I was interning in that MWA lab, which is based in Cameroon. So yeah.
Awesome. I know some persons have asked, I'm currently in Pakistan. Can I apply to the Outreachy internship? Now you've seen Rukia. Rukia, who is from Pakistan, has gone through the Outreachy program. So thank you so much, Rukia, for sharing. I can see a lot of persons asking questions about the initial application. On our channel here, we have a lot of, a lot of resources, past chats that where we've answered questions about application to the internship. That is if you're an applicant, if you are looking to become an intern. So please feel free to go through our various previous videos to get answers to your question. We'll try as much as possible to as well answer the questions that you have for us. But if you have questions about mentoring, how you can give back to the ecosystem, if you need clarification, please, this is the right place and you are at the right time. Okay, so Rukia, being a past Outreachy intern, right, and now giving back to the same community you interned with, I would love to ask. Okay, so before I ask that question, I think it's proper for me because our audience would like to know more about your community and your projects. So I think you should explain that first. Thank you.
Yeah, so I am right now, I was interning and now mentoring at Emwa Lab, which is a open and collaborative space in Cameroon, dedicated to catalyze sustainable local development and enhancing living standards through open science. So their key objectives include providing community and lifelong education, formal things, education or health issues for young generations, and serving as a platform for discussions on local issues within South Africa or mostly in Cameroon. So yeah, and the project I was interning and now mentoring is Envatho Lab. It's a Envatho scope. It's like a digital stethoscope application, mobile application that can detect users or patients' heartbeat or heartbeat sound or lung sound diseases through the application, so that the people using the application don't need to visit doctors, or like they can't be, if the doctor is not available within the country, or if he is outside of the country or another city, so they can remotely analyze or communicate their diseases or symptoms to the doctors, and the application detects their symptoms, that what disease they have. So it's Envathoscope. And right now in this internship, in this cohort, one of my intern is working on the machine learning model for that application. Yeah.
Awesome projects you have there. Awesome. So you speak so intelligently, and I would love to know, do you have any prior experience mentoring folks at all before joining Outreachy as a mentor?
No, when I was interning Outreachy, I don't have knowledge that I can be a mentor here. So before joining Outreachy, I was not mentoring anywhere. It was my, like, it's since my last internship experience in 2022 to 2023, like from 2022 2023, I did mentoring at Outreachy. So only with Outreachy I learned these skills.
Oh, awesome. So this shows for folks that are still considering, I'm not sure I have something to give back. I don't think I don't have any experience mentoring people. How will I go about it? I don't think this is the right place for me. Please, especially past interns, especially people, folks that have been in the ecosystem that have a lot of skills to give back to the community. Outreachy is open to having you as a mentor. Okay, so the next question I want to ask is, being a past Outreachy intern with no experience mentoring people. So why did you decide to like mentor people, and how has the experience been for you?
I personally choose to mentor for three reasons. The one is giving back to the community or outreach, or the promotion of diversity, and fostering innovations. Like in projects, these are innovative ideas. So I just want to learn how people bring their ideas up, and be as a mentor, make them happen true in the form of project, make this live, how to solve problems. So yeah, these are the three main reasons: giving back, promoting diversity, and fostering innovations. Moreover, my experience for this mentorship is like personal fulfillment.
Hmm.
It literally provides me professional development and building like long lasting connections all over the world.
I love the emphasis all over the world. Yes, because you build to you get to like connect even as an intern, as a mentor, you build to you don't only give back, you also stand a chance to build intentional and good strong network from people from across the world. Okay, awesome. This is going to be personal, but I'm going to ask you, what's your proudest moment as an outreach mentor?
My proudest moment yet, like as an outreach mentor, was witnessing my mentees mentees successfully completing a challenging task in a given project. Like seeing their growth from navigating initial uncertainties to becoming a confident contributor, like this experience was incredibly rewarding for me. And knowing that I played a part in their success. I played a part in their professional development, and seeing them gain recognition for their accomplishments. It's a source of like it gives me empowerment actually.
Yes, I love that feeling. The feeling of you being part of someone's success story, you being part of someone's career growth, you seeing someone starting for not being sure and being so confident in their work, someone starting from not knowing how to use a particular tool or a particular platform, becoming an expert in using that. I think it's a fulfilling one, really. I can totally understand. Um, Okay, we have talked about proudest moment, things you're proud of, and you just shared one with us. I know sometimes challenges comes. We can't say it's like straightforward, easy. And if you don't mind, can you share some or even a challenging moment that you had as a mentor and how you were able to like navigate this season?
The most challenging I have found like managing diverse communication styles and adapting to individual learning preferences. As you know, I'm from Pakistan. And in the contribution phase, we used to communicate with different people. They are from different countries, and we just don't know what are their style of communication. So I just adapt. Like there's difficulty for me to adapt their individual learning preferences. So to navigate this, I implement regular check-ins to understand their preferred communication channels and learning methods. I also encourage open dialogue about their expectations and concerns. So yeah, by staying flexible and prioritizing effective communication, I successfully address a challenge and ensuring a supportive and mentoring experience for each mentee or contributor in the contribution phase. So yeah.
Okay, awesome. Thank you so much for sharing that, and especially for highlighting how you were able to like navigate this challenge. Um, okay, so for persons that are joining us, I can see you are dropping some questions, and um, I can see some folks answering the questions in the chat. So Rukia, I'm just going to go through the comment section and highlight something. So I see people still repeating the same questions. I think not just on this particular coffee chat, we have several chats where we've mentioned that, and I also mentioned it at the beginning of this chat, that Outreach is open to everyone. Outreach is open to everyone. On our website, we have the eligibility rules. If you are a student, we have rules you have to follow to make sure you are eligible for the internship. And also, if you are working, we also have rules that you should check out on our website to ensure you are actually eligible for the role. And Wikia mentioned something about the contribution stage, and this is for mentors. If you are being through maybe the outreach internship, or you have the skills that is required to mentor people, you can mentor people from like sharing the right resources with them, directing them to where they should go, and even pointing them to maybe documentation or things they need to do. So currently, Outreachy only taking mentors from other mentoring communities. So you need to join on our website, and I'm also going to share the link. On our website, we have lists of past communities, and even for this particular cohort that the application has started already, we have communities that have already shown interest to be part of the coming course. So you can click on the communities, anyone, read more about them and join them. If you have the skills to participate, maybe you know more about their tools, or maybe one way or the other you've been contributing to that particular project, yes, you can join them. You can also help out mentoring communities and other mentors during the contribution stage. The contribution stage is a stage where our mentors like get to work with thousands, I mean, a lot of applicants, just like Rukia mentioned, coming from across the world, coming with so much energy because they want to contribute to the open source and open science project. So you can also help out during this process by directing them, having conversation with them, sharing the right resources with them, even coming up, working with the community coordinators to come up with projects that everyone can contribute to, or to even break down projects that they have already. Rukia, do you want to tell us about how you got into Outreachy as a mentor? I understand you were an intern. Was it that you reached out to your mentor, or your mentor reached out to you? How was the process like for you? You are muted.
So yeah. So my mentor showed me the opportunity that mentorship application is open in Outreachy. So he encourages me that I can also apply. So I just applied, opened the link, and before applying, I uh, opened the Outreachy website and just try to understand Outreachy's mission and review the all part, and I chose the project that aligns with my expertise and my interest. So then I created my mentorship proposal, that how I will mentor my coming mentees for the 3-month period, or then I register as a mentor during the initial period. So I did engage in selection process and collaborate with the community. I also did set up a clear communication channel with my mentees, guide and support them through the contribution phase, and ensure community involvement and collaboration within them. So this is how I get into from intern to mentorship.
Awesome. Okay, so we are about rounding up. If you have questions you want to direct to Rukia, or you need clarification on how to go about joining Outreachy as an intern, please feel free to drop that in the comments. I'm looking through the comments right now. So, Rukia, what would you like to tell folks out there that are interested in joining Outreachy as a mentor, but everything still seems complicated because they're not sure of what to do, how to even get started, but they are really interested in giving back to the ecosystem just like you?
For an applicant, I think I would advise them to embrace the opportunity with their whole heart, with the willingness to learn, collaborate, and contribute to the open source programs or projects, and being proactive in seeking guidance from the mentors, or engage with the community, make the most out of this valuable resource, and just don't feel that you are not like
Um, Rukia, we can't hear you. Can you turn your video off if that would be better? Hi, Rukia, are you there? Okay, Rukia is going to join us back. So I'm just going to take the time to answer some questions that we have in the chat. I've said it before and I'm going to say it again. Outreach is open to everyone. I can see one of our potential mentor here. Oh, okay. Hi, Scott. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for joining us today. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining. Actually, Ekene, Actually is not open to only women. Actually is open to everybody. And thank you so much, Cynthia, for responding to that. So someone is asking, what if your college don't give academic calendar or it's not on the website? Actually can only approve you as a student to participate in the in the internship program if you can prove via your academic calendar, either on your website, which should be on your website. We don't take like a formal letter from like your lecturers or professor from your schools. So it has to be from your website. That is the only way Outreach can prove you have the required um, time to participate in the program. Someone is asking, yes, you can apply regardless. And Outreach doesn't need like your certification in any form, except if you're a student, your school calendar, just to prove, our mentors are going to be dedicating their time. A mentor dedicating their own time to empower you, to help you to grow in the open source ecosystem. It will only be fair for us and for you to have the required time needed to participate in the program. So you need to have this specified, you need to be able to work, I think, 30 hours in a week. And also, so that is what is required for you. And also you need to like be free for 42 days to participate. Somebody said they are a two times mentor and past intern of the OPIA Foundation. We used to, so for the mentor chat, we used to put out like a call for persons to join the coffee chat. I think the person is talking about this chat, right? And we used to seek volunteers to join us on this coffee chat, especially folks who have been giving back, contributing to Outreach one way or the other. Please reach out to me in the community, and I'm going to like follow up so I can invite you for the next coffee chat. Can men, yes, men can apply regardless of your gender, regardless of your background, regardless of your education background, regardless of your location, your culture, you are welcome to Outreach. So if you have any other question, this is the chance to throw the question at me, and I'm going to be responding before we wrap up. So as I mentioned when we started, the mentoring application and the mentors application deadline is coming soon. Please do your best to apply as soon as possible. In fact, I encourage you to apply as a mentor. So maybe you are still planning or thinking to navigate some other steps before you can be eligible as a mentoring community. Before the deadline close, I encourage you to apply. You have time between the deadline for the application and the deadline for and the deadline you have a time between the deadline for application and the deadline for project submission. So this timeline is enough for you to like factor every other things. And for folks that are interested in joining Outreachy as a mentor, please note that you have to join Outreachy via an open source or open science community. I have mentioned earlier, and let me drop the link right now. I'm going to drop the link in the comments. So here's the link. So if interns, when is the internship deadline? I guess your question is the deadline to apply as a mentor, as an intern, right? Is that the question? If yes, the deadline for interns is 29th of January. 29th of January. So that is the deadline at 4 p.m. UTC. The initial application deadline is 24th of January at 4 p.m. UTC. But for mentors and mentoring community, the deadline to apply to participate is for an organization that wants to join as a mentoring organization. The deadline to apply is 16th of February. And for mentors to submit their project, remember I mentioned that the deadline for organizations to sign up is different from the deadline for them to submit their project description. All Outreachy projects have description so that applicants can go through and see if this is something they are interested in, like interested or passionate in doing. So the deadline for that is 23rd of February. And I'm also going to drop a link where mentors, if you know you have skills to participate in Outreachy, please go through the link I just dropped now. So if you go through that link, you are going to see a session, what kind of open source participates. So you can start from there. What kind of projects do interns work on? And you're going to see the list of, sorry, let me share this other link. So I'm going to share this link. I know some persons will say, no, Omotola, this is the link to apply as a mentoring community. So I'm just sharing this link for you to like go through. Okay, there you have it. Okay, so once you go through this link that I just shared now, once you go through it, go down the page, you're going to see documentation. You're going to see the list of open source projects. Like Outreachy, there's a section called Outreachy Open Projects. You will see when contribution begins and stuff like that. So we can see some communities who have already signed up. So just click on the community. I'm going to click on that on my end. Once you click on the community, you are going to get to read more about the community. Then you can join any of this community. I hope I've been able to like answer that. Someone is asking what's the acceptance rate. Outreachy accepts interns based on the number of projects and mentors that we have. So, and that is why we are encouraging mentoring organizations to join us, because this is a one-on-one based mentoring opportunity. You are going to be one mentor, you're going to have your own intern, right? So that is why we can only take as many as interns that the community project can take. But for the initial application, we used to have over 10,000 applications. For the contribution stage, we used to have over 1,000 applicants for contribution stage. And last course, I think we have 62 interns in total. I've mentioned the deadline for an internship application, 29th of this month. And I hope I have been able to answer all your questions. So if you have any other question you want to ask us, please, you can send us. For applicants, you can send an email to applicant as in with S help at outreachy.org. For mentors, you can also send us an email. We're happy to like respond to you there. Is there any other question before we call it a day? Okay, I think that is all. So our next coffee chat, we are going to be inviting past applicants, and we are going to be talking about the contribution stage. If you have already submitted your application, if you have already submitted the application, you know we mentioned in the last coffee chat that you cannot edit the application. So I'm answering this person's question. You cannot edit the application, but if you make mistake, maybe when you are applying, we understand you can make mistake. You can as well send us an email stating in detail, like detailed explanation of the mistake you made, what you intend to change, and what you want to update. Um, Aside that, I also mentioned in the last chat that um, you should pay attention to your submission. So before you submit your application on the Outreachy website, so you like save your documents, your response somewhere else. Um, when you save your document somewhere else, so that you will not lose your submission. Maybe you have internet glitch or something. Um, So I think that's all the questions we have for today. I wish you the best of luck. For mentors, I'm really looking forward to your um, application. If you have any question you want to ask us, or you want to ask us like a direct questions for mentors, please send us an email, and I'm really happy to like jump on a call with you there. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining us today. And I hope to see you in the contribution stage. Yes, contribution stage is coming. I hope to see you in the contribution stage. Please ask questions. There's no simple question, there's no difficult questions. Ask questions. We have past Outreachy interns, past Outreachy mentors, even the current one on all social media platforms, and they are ready to like help you. If you have any question as well, you can slide into our DMs or send us an email, and I hope to see you in the next coffee chat. Thank you so much for joining, everyone. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye.